Well, good day everyone. Here is the big moment here. It is the World Cup. No, not that one. It is the Blood Bowl 1 2018 run by Focus. Here we are now into the round of 32. So it's the second round here. And you got it. It's a luggage scrum. I swear I'm at the fucking airport. Because yes, you got it. Of all things, it is the man with the plan. Well, he's got some plan. Most of it involves drinking, and this we approve of in this department here. And of course, he has won himself into one of the, let's just say, pretentious braggart German Euro coaches who once again thinks that North Americans can all suck it. Now, of course he can, because, well, they listen and drink to their own Kool-Aid over there in Europe, so no bloody surprises there. So, basic setup here. Lizard on lizard. Let's review what the new skills have been bought here. So as you can see here, block on the Corksaw. He's bought block. Notice how he set up his team. He's basically 4 blocks now bought Corksaw block. When it comes to Guinness, well, block tackle. So as you can see, he's actually got a player. Well, that's gonna suck. Oh well, that's gonna make life a lot more easier here.
If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it!
So that means, quite bluntly here, yes, Guinness has actually gotten the ball kicked to him, but immediately the German crew here is now able to set up into a new defense, and he even has what's potentially a touchback, or maybe a great position where you can go steal the ball. So you can see exactly what the German coach is doing here. The Deutschlander destroyer here has decided press it all in as much as possible and see if he can really tilt things up here. Notice he's come in with 3 rerolls. He's got a spare skink, and of course he's got no fan factor. Guinness, of course, has won the fan factor. And I will note to you here an interesting decision. You can see here the ball bounces. This is going to be a hell of a scrum. Notice, he spent his extra 50k on a spare reserve skink. Guinness has decided to actually buy an apothecary. Yeah, it's not showing in here because I paused it up. I will be here very blunt, lads. When you're starting to get to this level of play, believe it or not, the apothecary is a far smarter choice than this one here. I'll explain later as I go along here. Alright, let's get started here. Alright, the luggage is moving into position. Good God. You know, I should just have an animation of a carousel at Frankfurt International, and it'd be the same thing. You know, baggage flying everywhere, Gucci, Samsonite, you name it. Alright, lads, bring it up. Now, I'm going to have to keep the skills up here, so you can actually see. Now, a bit of a gamble here. You saw the blitz with the big guy. Comes charging in. Big, huge, solid hit. He's got him down, but it does put some extra protection on the ball. It is very clever at this point. And the rest of the little monkey's moving to position. Takes a bit of a risk there. 1 dice, but it is block on non-block, so he does take him down. That gives him the favour. 2 dice here. Solid hit. Solid hit punch. Notice he's not moving forward. It's like there's been a lesson learned. Well, maybe not.
9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9!
Yeah, you saw that. Double 1 failed dodge. Well, it looks like the sucking dice are coming out already for Guinness. Well, that's going to be no surprises for today, but good solid punch.
Ooh, you suck!
And he's got himself a cheap stun. The rest of them coming up. You know, you makes you wish you actually could do different colours with your sources. It's blue on blue. Basically, you know, if you were Americans, you know what that fucking means. Sorry, anyone who's telling knows blue on blue means friendly fucking fire. Which I've always thought funny because there's nothing friendly about it. Alright, let's try that again, Sunshine. 2 dice, locks out, gets the hit, moves him aside. Fortunately, the lucky little skink survives. Now, here come the rest of the skinks here. Now, fortunately for Guinness, the tackle is on the ball, so less likely chance of a bit of a risk. Hustles in, makes the extra GFI and parks him right there. That is actually a pretty good move. You can see the Deutschlander is trying to press in nice and strong. I really wish you could color select what these teams are. Well, you know what? You're stuck with it. I will do the best to put it out. Now, Guinness is having to try and figure out, well, this has gone to shite, but he's got a clever idea. Push me, push you. He's fine with that. Moves him onto the ball. It is, well, no one's getting that anytime soon. Decides to re-roll that because he really wants that one to work. There we go. Solid hit. And there you go.
And get off my lawn!
That was exactly what you wanted to see right there. Absolutely. Let's replay that again. So you can see exactly what happened to the opposing coach and his player. Yeah, I don't think he's getting up anytime soon for that one. Block on block. I'm going to give you a quick pause up here. Remember what happened last game with Guinness. He lost a critical player right off the bat. Guess what he's got? An apothecary. Guess what this twat whistle didn't buy? Instead he bought the skink. Well, guess what? You're out. A critical Saurus with block. One of your skilled players is out early in the game and you can't apothecary him. Do you now see the first mistake this twat whistle has just made? However, I will put it bluntly, it's a typical Euro coach. Let's carry on, shall we? Yeah, you see that, right? The little skink is going right after the Cruxor, right in the gonads. There he goes. Better learn how to retract those things, you stupid twat. And that's a good turn for Guinness. He has the ball fairly tied and twisted up here. Well, let's now see what this poor little chap can do now. He's out one of the skilled players, so now he's going to try and do some force work. Bouncing testicles, there's the ball. This is an interesting position here. This is absolutely interesting. Yes, I'm pausing it up. I do apologise, but I'm going to try and make a point here. Let's take a look here. He's got all kinds of things. He's already done the blitz, but he's moved to play in here. Ball's landed here. It's a bit of a gamble. However, you can get the ball and take off, and there's almost nothing Guinness can do about it. Alright, he's marked that one up. Let's move another one in. He's going to continue marking this up. Look, this is going to be one big major point here, especially when you're dealing with Euro coaches. They get remarkably conservative at the craziest of times, don't they? They really do. Yes, this is a gamble. Yes, you're looking probably for fives, because yes, Guinness has got two players in the way. However, if you get the ball and dodge out, you're gone. There's really nothing Guinness can do except move a couple of skinks over desperately, try and contain it, and you can probably dodge right through. It's all about risk. The ball's there. But what's the German coach going to do here? And yes, I'm going to say it really bluntly. You're about to see, yes, the problem between a Euro coach and a North American coach. A North American coach would definitely go for the ball. Here's what a Euro coach does. Yeah, he's going to mark it up, fires the dice, gets the one die hit, off he goes. Well, down goes Laughing Boy there. Immediately gets right back up. Now, let's see if Guinness can actually clean this mess up. Oh, there's a push me, push you. Now, notice what Guinness is immediately doing. You got it. Change along. And it turns out to be an excellent bounce right there. Ball's under good containment. See? Should have gone and picked it up. Yes, you're looking for five to get two cracks at a five. Instead, now you're giving Guinness a chance here to recover, get out of this scrum, and start doing something about it. 3 dice, solid punch into the ball skink.
I broke your stupid crap, moron!
Well, he tried, but it's only a stun. There we go. Good solid hit into the football.
Kill him, do it! Shoot him!
Well, he tried, but it's a second stun. Lucky for the German coach here. There's some good solid punches going on. There's another punch away. Does decide to move out of the way. Okay, fails the first one. He'd like to try that again, won't he?
And you fail.
Well, he does get it on the second try. And you've allowed him to recover the ball. Possession is all about, actually holding the thing, not guarding the thing. Do you understand what I mean there, lads? Oh, goodness.
hope you die. From hugs! Killer hugs for everyone!
Well, he's gotten a stun back. Suddenly, this might be one of those turns where everybody's getting a stun. See, now he's having to swarm in. But guess what? Ball's here. Obvious exit. He's probably going to send the skinks this way. Let's see if the German coach actually figures this one out. There we go. 2 solid dice. Oh dear. Well, down he goes. Makes the quick dodge away. Sneaks in. And moves. Now, I've got an interesting question here. Yeah, really here, it's a major one because you're noticing, there's one thing he hasn't really done. He hasn't really done anything. You could cage dive this, Yes, right now it's 2 dice, but it makes a man scramble with the ball, and you've got skinks to spare. You can make this cage dive. Everyone's marked up. You've marked it up. So why didn't you do it? Again, let me remind you, you are dealing with, quite frankly, a Euro coach. Okay, do you get what I mean? Okay, thank you. Carry on. Well, that saves Guinness a wee bit of a headache there, and off he goes. All right, so you've got a couple of stuns down when he sows E. And you can see immediately, run away. There you go. Here comes the continuation of the cage, moving its way on up. He's made a perfect 4-point cage. He risks the blitz here, block on block. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, that just didn't work. And once again, well, say la vie, that's just not working today.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Oh, well. Here we go. Deutschlander as a crew, getting back to work. Solid punch, once again the skink, eats one to the face. And here we go. He's moving more players into, it looks like a defensive screen. Well, that's all fine and dandy here. It's moving right along. It's a good solid screen. Of course, now mind you, yes, it's a good solid screen. But remember, you've got 2 rerolls, he's got 1. You don't have a skill, anything else like that. You do realise you can cage dive and make life miserable. Now, seriously, you can cage dive and make life absolutely miserable. But I won't show the graphic one more time, but you've got the idea. There's lack of risk. Well, he makes the blitz away. Now, you see, here's the funny part. It's like there's 2 lines going on. Okay. You've got them mocked up. Have a skink run in cage dive. Think he does it? No, of course not. He just brings a couple more skinks back into play. Moving right along. And that is about it. Okay, turn 5. You can see the luggage is moving into a better position here. 2 dice, good solid punch. Down you go, sweetheart. How's your face? Not like it's anything important or good looking on this player. And you can see Guinness decides, you know what, I've got a few turns, I might as well readjust and rebuild the cage back up again. Comes back in with a stinker here. Charges down here. He'd like to get rid of this Crookshaw. Yeah, dare to dream, lads. Dare to dream. Good solid punch. Down he goes one more time. Moves back up to the forward position. Another skinker comes up. Decides, you know what? I'm going to plan for this here. Makes the dodge away. Well done. And he's going to make sure this Crookshaw doesn't have too many opportunities. Risks the 1 die. Considers again. And he actually does get away with it, considering he did not have block on that. So, stop showing it to North American coach. Bit of a risk there. Oh, there's the bonehead. And you can see, yep, he even did the old mistake. Yeah, he committed the blitz. Oh, well, so much for that idea. Coming back in, Luggage. You can now see he suddenly has changed his mind. From one moment you're screening, now you're pressing in. You realise you're short a player, right? So he's going to use 2 light skinks here. but he's really not screening. And look at this. Back, forth, back and forth.
Sweet mother of God, what is the hold-up?
There's no difference between the skills, yet he spends all this time juggling the back and forth. 0 achieved. Alright. What's time for Guinness to, well, maybe make life interesting. Good solid punch. Down you go, sweetheart. And you can see exactly what he's going to do here. Well, you know what? I might as well turn around because you've completely overcome it one side. Well, there's an overdue bonehead. I'll be first to admit it. Turn 6, that's about exactly right. He was due this turn. And the rest of the team, he's going to make sure he keeps this one marked up. It's a good move. It's a bit of a risk of a skink. But frankly, it means the Crookshaw is not taking part in the play. Of course, maybe this is a little bat, but you know what? When you're at the airline, when does your luggage actually arrive when it's supposed to? Coming back here. Oh God, it's not hurt again, is it? Yeah, my sister's at work again, I see. Now this is her working hours. The sun's up. Well, I guess in her viewpoint, any time here is working hours. As long as the money is good and the check doesn't bounce. Alright. Well, now you can see the interesting problem here. Germans push me, push you. I'm going to pause this up here to give you a gander. Alright, so, he's really overcommitted. Smartest move the Germans can do is come here. Maybe move a player or two to try and guide this up. But the reality is it's going to come down to Skinks. Skinks need to go over the top and put 2 dice into him. No, I'm serious. 2 dice into him. Now, mind you, they can just have 1 go around, add the assist. Other players mark up and then 1 do this stunty dive in, and he gets 2 dice. Okay? This would be the smart move. Let's see what he does. Again, the German coach right now is sitting on 2 rerolls. See, you better stop using a bit of risk here. Well, that's not going to help. Push me, push you. He now has to use the 2 dice here. And again, it's push me, push you. He frees this play up. See, he's got the right idea. That's a good place to put him right there. Ah, yeah, someone's been cheating. Yeah. Sprechen Sie Deutsch, jawohl. Well, apparently someone's been translating. I know I had a couple of German fans. See, exactly as predicted. Star play, gets the hit, in he goes. And, well, he does knock him down.
Hello, what have we here?
Yeah, it's called a ball on the ground. Now, Guinness, turn 7. Well, now he's got to start hustling down this field. And here come the rest of the lads here. He's got to clean this one up. Does the punch here. Why does he do that punch? Because he's got to get the skink down. Meanwhile, over here, 2 dice, gets the solid hit. Keeps the player there to keep a line of scrimmage, so to speak. It will slow down these lads, that's for sure. Over the top he comes. 3 dice, solid punch. What are these skinks made of? I swear it's the finest Gucci I have ever seen in this league. Well, it's the playoffs. I guess someone told they had to show up good for their mum. Numerous dice rolls going here. He's getting a lot of push. You know what? That's fine. And he fails that one. Oh, well. Now he's got it. Get running.
That's easy!
Now, well, you better start running fast because he's got everybody coming after him. And there's no surprises there. Oh, well. There's a solid hit.
Holy dooly!
And it does an absolutely great job. And yes, the fans are going mad. Exactly. Again, don't you wish you had a ball for carrying? Oh, God. No, there he goes. Oh, well, that didn't work. All right, solid hit. Well, down he goes. Yeah. Look, sis, shut up. I don't care if you've got a date with him later. Meanwhile. Well, problems abound now if you're the German coach. Well, okay. I got a question for you. All right, you didn't blitz him. Finally, he's got some brains here. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm pausing it up here. Okay. What is your solution? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2. Well, you've got, again, 2 fucking rerolls. You're not re-rolling, lad. You're really not. Well, you got to bring another player in a mock, and you got to risk it again. Now, admittedly, this is not fun because, well, prehensile tail. Let's see if it actually works this week, eh? Or you can do something interesting. He comes over to mark. You've got this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push, push. You know, none of it's fun, is it? No, seriously, none of this is fun. But you do have to mark them up, get one over there, and then you've got to get the 2 dice in just to get them pushed away. And you're going to have to risk these lads. Now, it depends how well you trust in your stunty. It's a good position of the tackle. He's got the prehensile tail. Let's see how the German coach actually deals with this one here. Alright, just going to tag these ones up. And he comes. Over the top. You need to do the 2 GFIs, lad. Come on. And there he goes.
Ooh. Oh, you are a smart one. I understand now.
Oh dear. There he goes. And it's a death.
I approve.
Yeah, he's tripped up and he's actually killed himself. And once again, there's big celebrations right there. Oh God, that was not what he wanted to see. That was not what he wanted to see. Alright, Guinness, you've now got to actually do this the smart way. Yeah, as you can see here, got no rerolls, so he's got to try and max this out in such a way that he's got enough dice thrown at the problem, it's not going to fuck up. Triple skulls, we've seen Guinness has pulled off the incredible, yeah, he's pulled close to it. What was that? He did the 1 in 27? Yeah, he has. See what he's thinking here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, everything, including the tackle. Guess what he rolled? Yeah, you got it. He almost pulled it off. But, yep, fortunately, it also has block. And that's the way it's going to work. Exactly. Well, that's what I want to see.
Message for you, son.
Alright, players down. Here's the question. Do you risk anything after you just saw that roll? I know, that's a crazy question, isn't it? Do you actually want to risk anything for it? I would say no, you don't. You've already done a great job. Because, let's face it, you know, like I said, this twat whistle apparently forgot. You might actually need an apothecary. Alright, just go, 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 yeah. Oh, God. Well, just done it again.
I just had sex, and it felt so good, I wanna let me put my penis inside.
Enough of that! Oh my God.
Such language!
Yeah, thank you, Fluttershy, thank you. What the fuck are the ponies watching this game for? God, can you tell I'm a parent? Oh well. Make do with what you got. Alright, turn 8. Let's turn this around. Starting to rethink your choices about that spare skink, aren't you? Well, no rerolls left, but as he'd say, he used everything to score. That's what my sister says about him all the time. And that's not such a bad thing now, is it? She definitely provides. Meanwhile, you've got 2 rerolls just sitting here, lad. You've had all these times when you should have been using them, but like I said, I keep having to remind you, we've got a minor little problem with what kind of nationality he actually is. He's a Euro coach. There's no gambling involved whatsoever. When he should have been gambling, that's what these are for. Yes, I'm harping on it, aren't I? Because I'm sick and tired of hearing people say, oh, the Euro coaches are fantastic. Absolutely, they play perfect conservative blood ball. Conservative blood ball doesn't get you the fucking prom queen, lads. If you want to know who the absolutely #1 top coach in all the NAF is, North America. No, it's not me. I play too much tier 3. Oh, there we go. Let's go and dance around here and see how Ian likes it.
Shenanigans! Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
Well, I don't care. So, quite frankly, smartest move, and yeah, Guinness has got the right of it. Just pull a pile of good players back. Don't even let him have a shot at it. He's going to have to deal with this. Yeah, I know, it's just plain sources. Well, he's going to get a good solid hit in. Fine. But I don't think the German coach is going to foul. Well, at least not his plan. So, once again, throws it all in. There's a hit. Down he goes. Oh, well. Well, so much for that drive. Here we are. It's halftime. This halftime, of course, is brought to you by the enjoying Dick Insider, because after a good hard game, there's nothing more I enjoy than coming home and having a hot Dick Insider. Okay. Guinness, you're going to have to go back and actually set up properly now, aren't you? And he's actually having fun with this one, going, do you just do the strong and just wait for him? Or do something else? Now, you're starting to see again, we've harped on it. Poor setup, go figure. No apothecary over here. He's still got the apothecary. It's a huge difference. Because if you'd had the apothecary, guess what's likely back on the field? One of these buggers. So now at this point here, the Deutsche baggage coach, what are we going to call it? Lufthansa. Yeah, that's who he is right now today. You've got a new nickname, bugger. So Mr. Lufthansa here, he's only now got 3 skilled players off the field. He's out 2 skilled players. Guinness, he's just cruising fine because if something got hurt, he just apothecaries it, as you saw in the last game. Lufthansa here, well, didn't quite think it through, did you? But why does that not surprise me? Oh well, won't harp on it any longer. If he's going to play, he already knows, because of you now being down this many players, you've got only one option. You're going to have to score quick and then try again. Oh look, free reroll. That's what I want to see. And I definitely agree with it.
I approve.
Alright, are we ready to continue on? Okay.
Okie dokie Loki.
Well, it's an easy kick, so it should be fairly easy here for Lufthansa to actually do something about it here. Well, he's going to go for the quick blitz here. Now, you can see what's happening here. He's immediately now going after Saurus's. Why is he doing that? Notice his casualty total. This is why the Deutsche coach has now had to change his attack of who he's going to charge out of the blockers. Normally, he'd be going after the skinks. He can't afford that now because, well, he's got a serious Saurus difference now, hasn't he? And again, buying apothecary. Well, you can see he's already pissed away an early reroll. That's fine. Tucks the skink in. Risks a quick little handoff here. You realise you've got no rerolls. If you failed that, that's a bad day. Well, guess what he's doing now at this point here? If you're this coach, congratulations, now he's risking. But that's because he feels that honestly he's got no choice in the matter. He has to do it. Really? You know what? You had to do it the previous times. But, oh, right. No, that's right. You're a Euro coach. You have to be conservative, don't you? Guess what that's cost you now? 1-0. And several players. Just saying. Okay, Guinness at this point here has several different options here. Yes, he'd like to prevent this one. Yeah, it's the semi-traditional. Let's put a quick little screen of skinks and you pivot the team. Again, that's what's so great about the Lizards is the sheer mobility of this team. Fortunately, both being Lizards, something he would take for granted here. His high mobility is negated by the fact that you're against a coach who does the exact same bloody thing. Coming in around here. Moving a couple more players in. Decides to tuck one in. He's going to make this a miserable time. Double skink screen. He decides at this point, you know what, I'll risk the Crooksaw. Goes in for the blitz, 2 dice, and he's got him. And guess what, he's moved in to mark up. This is gonna suck. And then he leads into a skull. Well, that's unfortunate. Might not have been the best chain push, but you know what? That's kind of fine here. And now you look at what he's having to do here. He's trying to push more players out of position, and he's getting more push than he pursues. I'll turn this around so you can get a better look at it from this angle here. You can see what he's now figured out he has to do. He's got to get him out of the way. Finally does. Alright, no more prehensile tail. It does free the skink up, but now as you can see he's got a bit of a problem. He's noticed, well, you're stuck here, you've cleaned all this out, but you're not getting anywhere here, and slowly but surely Guinness can kind of keep pressing in. And you do need to score quickly if you're going to try and get back in this game because you're down so many players. So, all I can say is, he's got basically, one real plan, and I hate to say it now, his real plan would be just, skink it in. Let's see if he actually does that. He's moving a couple more players here. Maybe he's going to try and get the block to do something here. Oh, it's a solid hit. And then he goes. And you can see, yeah, he's going for it. Makes all the dodges. And the lad actually is in. Oh, impressive indeed. Enough of that. Sit down. Look, I know you've got a lot of stars, but you didn't come out. You got bumped off by Korea. What the fuck's wrong here? Well, pride to Korea. They earned that one. Well, that's what I'm. You assume you're going to win the damn game. Out of again, crats. All right. So let's take a look here. Guinness has got a bit of a cruise control. Yes, he scored quick. Now, what does this mean? Lufthansa here has to risk his team to try and steal this ball. He's got no choice now. He has to absolutely risk. He has a fighting chance of getting back in this game and winning. He can't let this go to overtime. Good solid kick. Oh, look. Free re-roll. And, of course, it's a touchback. Well, that makes life easy. Okay, you're about to ask about why that just happened there. It's a glitch, ladies and gentlemen. It's a glitch. There's a problem with certain touchbacks, unfortunately. Despite him clicking a different player, probably this one, maybe even this one, maybe even get at the crux or anyone. Nope. It's a glitch. Touchbacks, guess where it throws it to? It gives it to the player standing in that exact square. This keeps happening time and time again. Right. You've got it all? Okay, carry on. Turn 10. Basically, I'm trying to give you lads there who's paying attention here. Yes, that wasn't Guinness's choice. You need to understand that's a glitch. And it's a bad one. Mainly goes into a double skull. Has to re-roll that one. Good solid punch. Down he goes. And yeah, well, he's got no choice. He now has to secure the player he doesn't want to have the ball because, well, that's how the game works sometimes. Like I said, it's a bad glitch. They sort of fixed it because they thought it's not big. It's not good. Yeah, it is a big deal. It's the World Cup plans. You might want to fix that one. Solid punch. Down he goes. And at least it's a stun, so that's going to slow things up. And the rest of the team just moves into a better covering position just in case. There we go. Crazy blitz because he'd like to get rid of another skink. Now it's not happening. But, you know, it's the thought that counts. And the fists. And the shots. And the infections. Alright. So you're about to see what Lufthansa's got no choice what he has to do. He's got to stop trying to peel around here and do something. He's moving players up. Again, risks everything here on a blitz for the bonehead on a play. He really should be doing it, and now he sits there, goes to blitz. It's basically a null turn. Scrambles the things up here. And basically screens things up lightly with the skinks. And takes his time. Okay, now advance warning here. You can already notice down here what he's about to roll here. It's a push and a skull. His player has the block. Guess what he's ended up clicking? He's clicked a skull. Yes, you've got it. First a glitch, now he's got a misclick. It's not his day, is it? Yes, you might be seeing a really, really bad day. Oh, well. Like, I know someone's going to say, it's like, you know, you can't make this clicks at this higher level. People will make mistakes. It's high-stakes pressure, lads, okay? So understand, he's already been raging, he's gotten glitched. Now this happens. Oh, well. Can we carry on now?
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Well, I do, because basically he just gave the turn away. Yeah, really it did. So suddenly, Lufthansa has got a golden opportunity to now swarm on in. He just got given a freebie. So he's going to carry on. Push me, push you. You're going to risk the blitz again. Well, he decides to, and he does the smart thing. Comes charging in because he's got to park him in there. It's you know, a fine 5-on-2. Doesn't work, but he does park the player in. But now you're starting to see maximum commitment as much as he can. Because again, he's got to try and force Guinness to make a major mistake. Not like the glitch and then, you know, well, a click mistake. Moves everyone in. Does he risk the one die? Yes, he does, and it's a completely horrible move, and well, there you go.
Submit!
Well, that's what happens, lads. He's starting to feel the pressure, isn't he? Oh, well. I love that replay. Let's see what happened to him one more time. Don't you wish you had an apothecary? Alright. Back to the game in hand here. He's got the right idea. Push him, no problem. Push him. Again, all you need. You've got a couple of free players here. He decides, no, I'm going to take the block. Because, again, he's got block. 1 in 9 doesn't worry him. 6 does. But he's already been screwed twice, so what more can go wrong? And yes, I hear you all saying there's a list. The rest of his team moves in, and he's actually going to set up, well, a minor screen. Now, he's moving right along here. Yeah, he's definitely caging this one up here. Takes the 2 dice. Good solid hit.
Work complete.
And there we go. Makes the quick dodge away, and he's got things screened up again. Now he just cannot... Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't good. That's a KO. That's unfortunate. Yeah, double ones. He's done it again. For those of you paying attention at home, do you know how many double ones Guinness is rolling? It's a lot of them. No, seriously. So far, looking at the dice chart on the side, yeah, believe it or not, Lufthansa here has actually been rolling pretty decent. Not perfect, not hot, but he is rolling slightly above average to around average. Guinness here has been rolling below average. He's rolling subpar most of this game. Yeah, look at the situation. It's all about positioning and all about risk. Comes charging in, gets nowhere, block on block. Well, he gets away with this dodge. And now he's going to come running, scrambling in. Now, everyone else, big risk, makes all the GFIs. And now he goes and fails that one.
Thanks for standing still, wanker.
Well, he didn't stand still precisely, but, well, it's about time someone else doubled one for a change. Got to level the dice out, don't we? Okay, turn 13. Time to just work it down the field one more time. Push me, push you. Now, nothing impressive here. He can now break down the centre if he so chooses. Yeah, here we go. This is what he wants to do. Doesn't decide to make it a blitz there. He's going to do it this way, make it 3 dice. Only gets the push. Well, look at those rolls. Double skulls again. Yeah, he's rolled a lot of skulls this game. So far, though, hasn't killed him yet. Yes, I know. The game, well, maybe it's not young anymore, is it? Moves on in. Couple more. Now the skate comes moving up here. This is preventative medicine in case, you know, his figuring is it's real preventative medicine in case, you know, he gets shaky with his skates. Meanwhile, solid block there, that helps. Good repositioning. And that did a fair dinkum job. And now he's not going anywhere. Okay. Lesson for you here. Now, things have been going wrong here. Like, I won't use the graphic again because I've made my point here that don't gamble. But at this point, he's got no choice now. He's got to stop this. All right? Best way to do it. Now, I hate to say it. What has he got to do? He's got to peel the Cruxer off. And crazy as crazy is, he might have to finally start doing some risk. This would actually be, if he can get another player screening in here, 2 dice, go for the push, and then try and charge in. Yes, I know it's a high-risk play, but I'm not seeing how he's got much choice in the matter, does he? I wonder if Lufthansa's actually going to see that now. Alright, step 1's done. He's got to push away. Decides to keep the trucks all marked up. Well, that's fine. Costs you a precious Saurus. He's looking at it. Yep, 2 dice uphill, and yep, he actually got it to work.
Surprise, motherfucker.
And in he comes, charging up. Good lord, he got him. He did get him. Now here's where risk is the business. Now he's finally realised go pick up the ball. And he does finally get it on the second time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright, and then you go running over here. Oh, okay, you went running over there. Okay, Guinness, it's simple. Go get the ball back. The player he really wants to deal with is, frankly, this player right here. Because, yeah, you can see tackle. Does the right thing, moves on in. He's going to clear this one up there. Oh, good, it's a block. Down he goes. And it comes over the top. Good, solid dice, solid hit. Moves him here. Does not want to risk the ball being thrown in. Not at this point here. And it's a decent bounce. Sends a little stinker in. Let's go pick up this ball. Well done, lad. And he's off once again. And now he brings a couple more stinkers in because he wants to make sure. Oh, God. Come on.
Crap!
Alright, he's made it now. There's a reroll. But it's well.
Hell yeah!
And that, lads, is called a smart foul. Why? This person's stunned. It limits all the chances. Well done on Guinness for spotting that one. Surgical foul at the right time. Good counter-attack here. Does tie 2 players up. That's exactly what he needs to do. And now he's Lufthansa's starting to run out of all kinds of options. Finally, he does get one.
Silence! I kill you!
Guinness doesn't worry about that. If things go bad, well, guess what? He has an apothecary. As you can see, that player's coming back. So, no worries there. Buckshort's doing a decent job here. He's bringing the stink in. Alright, hang on, Louth. Where are you going with that skink? You need the skink down here to at least have a cracker trying to stop this lad. You just moved him over here. Why? Well, look what he does. Okay, I'm going to make the block here. Well, that's fine. Is this skink going to come back? Makes all these crazy dodges. He's coming in. And he decides to mark that one up, and well, there it goes.
You are not prepared!
Did not plan that one through, did you? You wasted all your good dice trying to get, and now you did this senseless thing now trying to do it. Well, guess what? It's turn 15. Guinness says all kinds of interesting options there. Hey, finally tackle comes through. Yeah, well, sorry, but I, 100 have to pursue about that one. Yes, there we go, one more time. I love rubbing that one in. Okay. And he moves a couple more players into position. Guinness has the right idea. He actually can burn a turn here. That's the skates coming over. How does he want to screen this one up? I'll admit this is not perfect, but he'll have to do. Meanwhile down here, good solid punch. Oh well, it's another good KO. That's what you want to see. Alright, so life just got really interesting, didn't it? If you are Lufthansa, again, risk is the business. You've got to park someone else and actually hit this person. You could crazy rush the train. Up for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push, push. You can mark with them. 2, 3, 4, 5 and a mark. Maybe. I hate to say it, you really need this lad. No, I'm serious, you need this lad. Somehow, get a chain push of some kind, get him moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go, go, get the tail on. It's not really pretty, is it? Not pretty by a long shot. Well, let's see what he actually does. Well, he does get away with this one. Ducks through, and you can see this is exactly what he's planning on. Here we go. 2 red dice, gets away with it again. And he's got the push he wants. Okay. So you've got the push you wanted. That's fine. But where do you need this player to go? You need this player to go in and park on these 2. No, I'm serious. He needs to park on these 2. Or at least this one. It will slow down Guinness's counter reaction. And meanwhile, you hit this one, get a few more things out and come in here. This is the smart play. Oh dear. Well, he's pissed to reroll away. And now he does an extra GFI. Okay. Because he's completely mistimed this whole thing. Oh well, fair enough. Got the solid block down. Here it comes. And he comes. In he comes. And that was it. That was it right there. And he stunned himself. One too many dice, lad. One too many dice. Now, Guinness, you know what this is. It's turn 16. Time to do the dance. And let's score this one in. Yeah, oh, that sums it up right there. It's 2-1, yeah. Our fan, our hero, our defending champion advances on. And he's not going to believe this, but I've done the dice shot. Guess what? You did it with inferior dice. Do you know how many fucking ones you roll, lad? You really should have lost that game. But it shows you what happens when you run to a coach. I'll put it right there. Doesn't know how to gamble. He ends up buying a skink instead of the apothecary he should have bought to replace an early casualty. He could have used that Saurus. And it just goes on from there. He only finally starts risking in the second half when he has no choice. That's when he finally starts risking. And look, it pays off for him. Repeatedly it pays off for him. So it makes you kind of wonder, why would you risking earlier? You've been a North American coach. I do predict that would be a very different result. Anyway, well done, lad. We'll catch you in the next round. Nuffle, keep on blessing your dice.